Welcome back to another episode of TheWorryWartGamer. Some great news if you're a console gamer, if you're a console fan. Naughty Dog reaffirms their commitment to the console space and PlayStation, whatever generation of PlayStation we're in right now, the PlayStation 5 or the inevitable PlayStation 6. They will first and foremost create on the hardware in whatever generation PlayStation is in. To ensure the level of quality our audience expects, we partnered with Iron Studios to bring two of the most emotional and thrilling Uncharted adventures to a new platform with PC-centric quality-of-life features. We're so thrilled new players can experience these two incredible stories all in one great package. So with its launch, let's reflect a bit on why this release is so meaningful to Naughty Dog and how we hope it will continue to showcase our commitment to delivering unforgettable games now to more players than ever. This is from the PlayStation blog. While PlayStation 5 remains our primary platform, we saw the possibility of bringing our games to PC as a great chance to reach a new massive worldwide audience. When considering what to debut on PC with, we looked through our catalog and decided the beautiful, globe-trotting stories of the Uncharted series felt like a natural fit to introduce to players all around the world. Now you may be wondering why we didn't start with the original Uncharted. We felt that while Nathan Drake's first three adventures from the PlayStation 3 console still stands the test of time narratively, they would require a major overhaul visually to stand up to modern PC releases and the expectation players may have. We also knew this PC release wasn't going to be a one-off. As you may already know, The Last of Us Part 1 is in development for PC following its successful launch on PlayStation 5, and with this being uncharted territory for us, we knew we have a lot to learn about bringing our games to PC, but we were also determined to bring our careful consideration for every aspect of our games to this new version. So, for the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection, we deliberately partnered with Iron Galaxy because we saw in the studio not only a tremendous understanding of PC development we could learn from, but also a team that shared a love for our series as if it were their own. First and foremost, we learned particularly through our partnership what it takes to bring our own engine to parity to deliver on PC hardware. Uncharted 4 and Uncharted The Lost Legacy are already beautiful games in their own right, and we wanted to maintain that quality in the PC release, but we still wanted to provide flexibility in fine-tuning an experience PC players expect, and so it was important for us to support more cinematic resolutions, as well as specific PC graphical features. One of the biggest visual changes for Uncharted Lost Legacy of Thieves collection is ultra-wide monitor support, which allows you to experience the Uncharted series' breathtaking environments like Madagascar and more like never before. But with our cinematic cutscenes, we tested a host of graphical variations to see what worked best. Ultimately, we decided to add black bars to our cinematic scenes because through all our iteration and testing, we determined that maintaining the original artistic intent and design of those bespoke scenes was paramount to the emotional experience. The PC space is also one that offers users a ton of flexibility in hardware specs, control, and more, and we've primarily only ever had to focus on considering one or two system specs in the past, an advantage that I personally feel consoles have, but we'll get onto that later. This was simply eye-opening for us. Having primarily developed for console controllers, we had to learn about the preferences and flexibility keyboard and mouse controls offer, and we found that we had to reevaluate certain game mechanics to fit the new input methods. For example, Uncharted The Lost Legacy features a tense lock-picking minigame that utilizes a controller's analog stick and haptic feedback to help players unlock them. But without those features inherently on keyboards and mouse, we had to rethink the application of that mechanic. So you are losing something. You're losing something that the hardware-specific features give the games when you port them to PC. That's something that I think is worth noting. Now, here's why I'm very excited about this commitment to console first, PC later. You're always going to have a limitation when you have to worry about so many different parameters. And I'm not talking about, highest resolution, highest frame rate. I'm talking about you've got to account for people who have PCs that are even less powerful than the console generation we're in right now, and also people who have PCs that are 10 times more powerful than the console generation we're in right now. So you're always going to get a game developed first and foremost with the power of a PlayStation 5 or a PlayStation 6, and then those games are going to be ported to PC. You're never going to have a game developed with a system with 10 times the amount of RAM of a PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 6. You're never going to see character models utilizing all of those polygons. You're only going to get what the developer is developing for, and that's a console. And then you're going to get additive features like resolution, frame rate, widescreen support, and others. Quote, "We also needed to account for the variability of PC hardware as it pertains to data loading, and so we reworked our engine to add a safety valve of sorts to ensure a smooth gameplay experience across various PC specs. Learning all this through our partnership with Iron Galaxy Studios only helps to bolster Naughty Dog's understanding of PC development and allow us to deliver the quality you expect in our future releases. We're excited to be offering The Last of Us Part 1 on PC in the future, and know that moving forward, adding PC development to the way we develop games, which in no way undermines the importance of PlayStation 5 as our primary platform, will continue to benefit our team in the long run, as Naughty Dog has come to better understand hybrid and work from home development over the last few years. PC development offers our team flexibility in how, when, and where our games are created, much like players can enjoy Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection on PC from a variety of PC builds. Our developers can work on PC iterations on various pieces of hardware from home or in the office. When I think about what this means and this recommitment to PlayStation hardware first and then various amounts of PC hardware in the future, I am extremely happy knowing that whatever the PlayStation 5 has left to offer graphically, Naughty Dog is going to develop with the PlayStation 5 specs in mind this generation, and then port everything to PC. PlayStation 6, whatever that is, they're going to work to push that hardware to the absolute limit. And then if you have a PC that's stronger or weaker than a PlayStation 6, you're going to get that base game developed for that base console experience on your either high-end PC and just be able to play with resolution and frame rate, or your low-end PC and take advantage of that quote-unquote safety valve. You're never going to be able to increase the polygon count. You're always going to be stuck with that lowest common denominator, which is the console. And in my estimation, that's great news for console gamers, because it means that our hardware, no matter where it is, no matter who owns it, is always going to be theoretically pushed to the absolute limits. And then everyone else on the PC side can get those games and play around with features like widescreen, resolution, and frame rate. I am super excited for the future of console gaming, pushing the graphical bar to the absolute limits. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.